Once again, dude, I was making sure that my audio wasn't fucked with on my YouTube video, the one that's labeled as target individual. It is, just press record. It's Saturday, September 19th, 2020, 8:24 a.m. You know, at the mark 17, was it 17:11, 17:14 minutes, I talk about, my parents putting commissary on my money. Money on my commissary. And then I said, but they were also stealing money. But what I meant was, when I say they were also stealing my money, I mean the white people. The white people that are fucking remote monitoring. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. But it sounded like, these white people are, stealing my fucking videos, editing and shit. And because I don't fucking edit, this woman said, that's when you use he doesn't edit, telling, to the guy that, the remote monitoring group here in Albany, Texas, these hackers and all their fucking members on the around the area, they edit my fucking videos, and to cover their asses, since I don't fucking edit, they use that vibration of me not editing for their fucking members. You know what I mean? And these bitches of Albany, Texas are so fucking evil, dude. When my parents was putting money on my commissary, these white people and their fucking members, the remote neural monitor, were stealing my fucking money from my commissary, and giving it to like inmates and shit, that have joined their shit, that was, having sex with them and all kinds of shit through the device. That's what I was trying to, that's what I meant, that's what I meant. And, like, if you go through your YouTube channel and you just scrolling videos, and sometimes it will automatically play, but it will have like subtitles. These white people are so fucked up, and they're trying to cover their own tracks. One of my videos, I saw the subtitles come on. They fucking threw, these white people here in Albany, Texas, threw subtitles saying Lino Martinez, Bobby, Texas. And I was like, what the fuck? And, when you play my video, it says I'm Lino Martinez from Albany, Texas. These people are so fucking bullshit ass. These white people, man, they are some bullshit ass motherfuckers. That's why I really don't want to go to that rise in Albany, Texas, even though they're supposed to be, Christians and stuff. Because one of my videos, as I was doing that, the subtitle came up as Lino Martinez, and I was like, what the fuck? These are Albany white people and their fucking members doing that shit. And, when I had called Rise, the guy there was calling me Leo. He was like, hey, Leo. And I'm like, my name ain't Leo, man. My name is Lino. And these motherfuckers with that remote neural device, they're recording right now also. But they, they pause, record, and then they put words in different spots, man. That's how they fucking edit. They're fucking the most fucked up people, and then they go fucking broadcast their fucking bullshit, dude. They're the most fucked up people in the motherfucking world. That's Albany white people and their fucking members. Fucked up motherfuckers. And they were already, when I said my parents put commissary on my books, what I meant, they did that. They put commissary on my, because I said they did that. They fucking saved that part. I mean, sometimes you got to be careful with your words, man, because these people will try to throw some shit, just to make your family look bad, or yourself look bad. My family would put money on my commissary books, and these white people and their members would steal my fucking money, or sometimes they would, it wouldn't show up on my commissary. That way I would have to wait that much longer, just to order food, just to starve me, because I wouldn't want to eat their fucking jailhouse food, because they were fucking with the jailhouse food. So they would, stall me from, being able to order a commissary. That way I have to eat their fucking jailhouse food, the shit they fucked with. And that was one way they were doing some shit, dude. It's one way. And these people are fucked up, man. They're some fucked up people. And they're like, they were like, we'll do it for Hannah, you know, like, you know, trying to make my parents look bad. These white older ass women here in Albany, Texas were like, we'll do it for Hannah, you know, because Lino made Hannah look bad. You know, I didn't make her look bad. These people are part of that shit. They bring in girls like that, you know, and we're talking about Hannah with the last name with the T, you know, before they try to bullshit another Hannah. And they were like, these older women were like, we'll do it for Hannah, you know, trying to fucking sabotage my parents. They're trying to sabotage my parents, you know, because these white people are the ones that be doing all the fucking evil ass shit. They're the ones that remote neural monitor, and they're the ones that search people that are not good at math just to steal their fucking money, nickel and diamond them. All kinds of fucking shit, dude. And that's what they've been doing, you know. And they laugh about it, and they're getting away with shit, man. But I'm exposing them. And you know, they said that they would take my videos down, man. Like every time I post them to my Facebook, they hide them on my timeline so people can't see them while they fucking like edit my fucking videos and then trying to bullshit. You know, they're trying to make my parents look bad. They've been trying to make my parents look bad for a very fucking long time. And my parents are, you know, they believe in God, and they, you know, they're doing the right thing. You know, every time my parents got a job, they make money the right way, not the crooked way. And they're editing like right now. These people, these motherfuckers, these black dudes, Mexicans, white people, all in fucking remote neural monitoring, they're editing, man. And the white people know that shit. They love that shit. They love it when another member does it for them. But Albany white people are all involved in that shit, man. They're the ones that teach these people how to do that shit. They taught these motherfucking other races how to do that shit. Because the white people are the ones that run the fucking show. So this what's being done, man. And they're evil as fuck, dude. And that's what she said. She was like, we'll just take it down, you know, because they're editing my video and they're trying to make my parents look bad. She was like, we'll just take it down, you know, Lino explaining what he meant, you know. And then we'll just say that he doesn't edit his videos, because I don't edit my videos. They're fucking with my videos. And then the ones that get edited, they're like, Lino said he didn't edit his video. So look, watch, listen. You know, that's how crooked as fuck they are, man. And these motherfuckers like, you know, this black dude, he always does that shit, man. And, you know, all kinds of fucking shit, dude. He's a member of Albany's shit, dude. They brought him in. And there's a lot of shit, man, that I need to let the world know. Like, I still got a lot of documents on here, and I got a lot of documents, like, you know, talking about California also. And let me tell you a little bit about California, because they were already going about, you know, bullshitting about when I said I'm off, you know, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. That's the oil field. That's when you work in the oil field. Sometimes you work 2 weeks, 2 weeks straight, you know, in the oil field, 7 days a week for 2 weeks, and then you'll get off, you know, for about a week. And we were in California drilling water wells, man. And so these motherfuckers are trying to fucking bullshit me, you know, because I was explaining about the girl talking about she was off, you know, not escorting, not webcamming at the time, or, you know, doing her sexual shit for her members, that she was off, meaning she was. And this is where they're trying to spin it. This well, this guy said, Lino ain't lying, you know, because when I try to explain that the girl said that she's off, she tries to make it seem like she's talking about someone else now. But she wasn't. She was talking about herself. That she herself was off from not going sexual at the time. That she was remote neural monitoring me, making sure making sure that, you know, she was remote neural monitoring me because I'm not in their shit. I'm the one that exposed their shit, and she was making sure that no one in her fucking group or her ring that all the people that remote neural monitor do sexual shit and all that shit, right? So she was making sure none of them get caught. So that's why she said she was off, you know, like she herself not going sexual. And that's why they tried to fucking spin it. They always try to fucking spin it. They always try to make it seem like someone else, man. When I said that she said she wasn't off. So she's trying to make it seem like someone else. But I'm talking about her herself said that she wasn't off. Or that she was off at the time. Not that she wasn't off, that she was off at the time. They're trying to fucking bullshit my words right now, man. They're good at doing that shit. And So when she said that she was off, I'm talking about the girl that was remote neuromonitoring. Her herself, the one that said she was off, uh, was not going sexual at the time, and she was, making sure none of her members get caught. And and then when they also say that, it's when they're not remote neuromonitoring, or they don't, it's their time to go sexual. They'll say that they're off, meaning that they're not, remote neuromonitoring at the time, and so it would show that they're, on the device. It would show, like, oh, they're telling the truth. They're not remote neuromonitoring, but that's when they'll go sexual. That's why I was trying to explain the two, how they use off. And then because I said, when I was in California, we're off for like a week and then on for 2 weeks. Man, that's me, just straight, working in the oil field, dude. Man, these people are the most crooked ass motherfuckers in the world. And now they got that vibe thinking if they're winning right now. I can feel their vibe. I can feel it. They think they're winning right now, But they're the most crooked ass motherfuckers in the fucking world, dude. And that's what I meant. I was in California. I'm from Texas. We would drive to California, and we were in Madera, California, dude. And after I was watching Donald Marshall, one of his interviews, the guy was talking about Madera, California. How there's a lot of fucking stuff that happens in Madera, California, like weird shit. Like the shit that's happening, like remote neuromonitoring, underground facilities and shit like that. And he was talking about Madera, California. I was like, holy shit, dude. That's what the town that we were staying when we were in California, dude. And that's the town that we were staying in. And come to find out, man, through Donald Marshall's interview, one of the radio hosts was talking about Madera, California, how there's a lot of fucking shit that goes on in that fucking town. And I believe it, man, because when I was in Madera, California, dude, we used from the was it the Hilton Hotel? Hilton Hotel. What hotel was that? There was a hotel that we were staying at, man, and across the street used to be a place called Furnaces. It was like a restaurant, like lounge type of deal, and we would go in there and drink. And that's what I meant, when I used to drink beer in 2016, before I got B2K'd May 12, 2016. And I believe that a lot of shit happens in Madera, man. Like they were talking Donald Marshall's interview, man. Because when I was there, when we would go to Farnessus, to the lounge and drink beer, man, it was weird, dude. I could feel like people's like bad and negative energy. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I don't even know these people. And I got to, I would talk to the bartenders and shit, and there was this one girl named Lisa, this one woman, Lisa, and there were some people talking shit, man. And I know I didn't smell, dude. I mean, I took a shower. These people are able to fuck with your senses and also put an odor by you to make it seem like you're smelling. And there was people fucking talking shit, man. And it was like they were members, but California chapter, and they all clicked together, man. All kinds of shit happens, dude. I can't, like, when I was there, I was like, man, I'm out of here, dude. I told the guy that I used to hang out with all the time, dude, that's also from this town also, I was like, dude, I'm out of here, dude. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going back to the hotel room. That woman, her name was Lisa. She walked around the bar as I was leaving. She gave me a hug and said she was sorry. I was like, what the fuck? And, it's because these people, man, they're all connected to that shit. A lot of them are connected to that shit. And I would get the vibe of somebody watching me and shit, man. And, I was like, what the fuck, dude? And there was a lot of shit, dude. And I explained on this fucking goddamn deal, and I'm going to let y'all hear it at one point. These white people think they're so goddamn clever, and they think that I won't fucking say it. And they're like, well, Lino will just go to jail. We'll lock him up for it, like, because I exposed the sheriff and, this crooked-ass fucking judge. No matter what, dude, they know what remote neuromonitoring is, voice to skull, direct energy, and chemical mind control, and yet that judge still had me sent to a fucking remote neuropsychologist and then had me sent to the biggest mental state hospital in Texas, knowing I'm not fucking crazy. they're all evil as fuck, man. Dirty as shit. And you know, a lot of these women, they're like, don't worry, you know, telling their members because they sexually arouse those guys, those men, you know, just to keep them, you know, on their side so they get away with shit. And you know, while I was in California, man, there's a lot of shit, dude. Like these girls that I hear here talking shit and laughing shit, like especially 2016. I've actually heard those same girls. One day I was walking down the hallway at the hotel room, and I was walking to my room, and I could just feel the vibration, man. People just like staring at me, and I remember walking up the steps instead of going all the way to the front to go to the elevator. I just, you know, went to the side door and went up the steps, and I was coming back, you know, through the hallway, and it was like one of the guys that I worked with was like looking out his door, like waiting on me, and he didn't know if I was going to come, and I caught him, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing, man?" And he kind of blew it off. I was like, "That's weird." And as I was walking down the hallway, dude, I could just feel like eyes on me, like as I was walking there, past their fucking all the fucking doors, dude. And as soon as I walked past the door, there was like maybe 3 doors down from my fucking room, I heard these girls start fucking laughing, you know, and they were laughing at me. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked back and I was like, what the hell? And this was when I got back from getting some Chinese food, and I tell what happens, you know, during those times, dude. And it was fucking weird as shit, dude. And these are people that are, you know, from Albany, Texas, that gang stalked me, you know, in the area also. And they're clicked in with Albany's remote neuromonitoring group. It's a sex ring. It's a pedophile ring. They're satanic. They're evil as fuck, man. They're evil as shit. And there's a lot of shit that happened in Madera, man, you know. And I explain on my audios, my documents, and I'll let y'all hear them, man. But you know, it's like they put the thought like, Lino, you're gonna get locked up. You know, they tell each other, oh, they say he's going down for good, man. He's going down for good. You know, because I exposed the sheriff and people. You know, especially Holly Phillips, because she's a member of that shit. They're like, oh, she's gonna sue him, man. You know, but they're all part of that shit, man. They are in that shit, and that's the reason why my boss at the time, when I was working in California, he's also from Albany, the same town I'm from. He asked me one day, he just wanted to see what I knew that day. He was like, hey, Lino. And I was like, what's up, man? Or he didn't say it like that. He's like, hey, Lino. He would call me Bino, man. He was like, Lino. He was like, don't you hate it when people behind a computer screen talk shit to you? And I was like, I didn't think much of it, you know. I was like, yeah, I guess. And he didn't say nothing about it. He just wanted to know. He was just checking at the time what I knew, you know, if I knew anything, if I suspected anything. But there was a lot of, you know, V2Ks at time. I know what it is now, and I got V2K'd like 2 days while I was there. I just didn't know what the fuck it was and how I was hearing people, and it was him, and it was weird, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you one but one time I was in the work truck, and I went to go get some Chinese food, right? And I usually go get Chinese food from the main place we usually go to. I keep forgetting what street that was, but I went to a new Chinese place, and it was like one of those mall outlet stores. And as I was driving, there was a car behind me, a car in front of me, and one coming towards us, and it was packed, man. It was packed. And I was driving, and I happened to look to my left, and it was like a salon, and there was 3 hot ass fucking blondes, man, around my age. I was like 27 at the time, 28. Was it 28? I was like 28 at the time. I'm 33 years old now, and there was 3 hot ass fucking blondes, man. I was like, damn. And that voice, dude, heard that voice said, "Damn, Lino, go back, turn around." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I know who it was. It was that my boss at the time, man. It was David. And I was like, "Shit." I was like, okay, I'll turn around. I mean, I don't know what possessed me to say that shit. Cause people, and then because I said that, people are gonna be like, "Oh, Lino's a gang stalker. Lino's a perp." I'm not, man. I don't know how I heard his fucking voice, how it was done, and but I never turned around, man, because there was a car behind me, a car in front of me, and a car coming. So what I did was, I was trying to look for a fucking parking spot so I can go get my Chinese food, and so I parked in. There was also, what do you call that? A liquor store, and I parked there, and I went inside, and they said my food wasn't ready yet, so and I saw some food already on the counter too, but it wasn't. They said it wasn't mine, so I went back outside, hopped in the truck, was listening to something, and weird vibes coming from all directions, man. And there was people driving up by my fucking work pickup, with the kid in the passenger side, and they would go into the liquor store and leave the kid in the passenger side. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. You know, like 3 different vehicles did that, like right after another. I was like, damn, that's weird as fuck, man. Anyway, I went inside, finally went to a Chinese place, got my Chinese food, and the food that I saw on the counter that was already there, they gave it to me. I was like, you know, and I just ate the food. I really didn't even want to eat the food that I got because I looked at it. Man, it looked like they did some shit to it. That, you know, I even told my roommate, the guy that was staying with me, you know, because you got 2 people. When we went to work, there's 2 people to each room. And I told the guy, I was like, "Hey, man, there's some Chinese food, dude." I was like, I ate what I ate, man. And he really didn't want to eat that shit too, man. But I don't know. There was a lot of shit going on, man. And then I remember one time when I was, you know, watching TV, they were fucking with the settings. Someone hacked the fucking TV and took some of the settings off, so I couldn't get back to, you know, watching TV. And they were doing that shit on fucking purpose, you know, trying to fucking bullshit me, trying to get me, like, making me look stupid. And they were doing that shit on purpose, man. It was some fucked up shit, crazy shit, dude. And then I remember, you know, same guy, my boss, saying at one other point, he ain't scared, but he wasn't talking about me because shit, I wasn't scared enough. I was chilling one time watching TV, man, and I just started hearing that voice, he ain't scared. You know, it was like he was training someone else, you know, one of their members, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, where the hell is that shit coming from, man? And you know, there were times where I would walk in my room, dude, and I felt like there was someone in there. So I would check the fucking goddamn closet, and I would check the fucking goddamn bathroom. I'd check behind the curtain, and I was like, check the bed, underneath the bed, dude. I was like, dude, it feels like someone's in here, man. And then when, like, cause I worked at nighttime, you know, in the oil field. It's a drilling job. I worked on a drilling rig. You know, so when my friend at the time would come back, you know, time shift, I was like, dude, I swear I felt like someone was in our fucking hotel room, dude. I fucking checked the closet, I checked the bathroom, dude. I checked behind the curtain, I looked underneath the bed. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I could feel someone in our fucking room, dude. I was like, man, it's like, and I was like, damn, dude. And it was gang stalkers, man. I don't know what it is. It was fucking straight up gang stalkers, perps. You know, clicked in with Albany people. Those were the people they were stealing my fucking money from my bank account and trying to fucking duplicate everything. You know, that's why I always wondered, how the fuck am I fucking getting broke so fucking fast? You know, I was making a good money. You know, I was getting paid $24 an hour. Cut that in half overtime. You know, good money, man. And that's straight, honest, good money, oil field. And these motherfuckers are always trying to fuck me over, man. That's why I've been blackballed. It's hard for me to make money now, you know, to get a job. And these bitches are like, that's how we say, like, how does Lino got money in his bank account, man? How does Lino got money in his bank account right now? Because I got locked up in, what was it, this year in May, it seems like everything happens in May, man. In May, the month of May, before they try to fucking bullshit, because that's what they've been doing already. It's the month of May. It was the month of May when I got locked up, and I already have money, man. You know, I have money for working at Ingram Concrete in Breckenridge, dude. I was making good money, and that was my money. And when I was locked up, I couldn't spend it. So when I got out, I had fucking money, dude. And that's why I kept telling the fucking Bells bond, man. I was like, dude, I got money to bond out, dude. But these people in Albany, Texas, were trying to bullshit me, man. And they were trying to call Bells bond, man, trying not to bond me out, you know, by fucking having their girls go sexual with them or coming up with some bullshit story, you know. And it took me like 4 months just to bond out. On assault charge, dude. And this girl's like, that's how we'll use assault charge. You know, I just heard her fucking voice come from right here. And all these targets that are trying to fucking bullshit, saying, oh, Lino, it's in your head. You know, the voices are... No, these voices are from all direction, man. Like, one time I heard a voice come from my door was open to the hallway, my door that goes to the hallway. A voice real loud, and I know who he was. It was fucking David. He said, test it, you know, loud as fuck. I was like, God damn, like that was loud as fuck, you know, because they were like, don't drink that much water, you know, talking shit, man. They just didn't want me to be hydrated and all kinds of shit, dude. It was weird, man. So all these targets that are on Facebook, on target individual pages where I try to find support that try to fucking bullshit me, saying it's inside your head. Don't believe that shit, man, because it's also all around you. It's directional hearing, dude. Because I have been able to, you know, pick up their voices on my phone before. And, you know, I try to show John Lucas, you know, when one time I was watching a football game, they were chanting, go back to Mexico, and all this fucking shit. I'm not even from Mexico, dude. So much fucking shit, dude. So much shit. But they're just trying to fucking blame my parents, because when I said my parents would put commissary money on my commissary books, and then I said, but they were also stealing money, I meant they, the people that were remote neural monitoring me, the people that fucking fuck with me, they were also stealing my money at the times when my parents would put money on my commissary. My parents would put money on my commissary. And these motherfuckers have been twisting shit up, man. They would twist shit up, dude. I should have been like a little bit careful with my words, because, you know, even a person, you know, this woman once told me, Lino, be careful with your words. And I know what she means now, man, because these people, even when you have a regular conversation, they will take words out of your conversation and fucking twist it up, man, big time. They will twist it up big time, man. These are crooked ass people here in Albany, Texas, and these motherfuckers in the surrounding areas, man. His voice is like, man, it fucking makes me mad, because I know they're fucking bullshitting. I'm trying to be real quiet to see what they're saying, because they love talking shit, man. I just heard one of them right here. There's some right here, right here, right here. They're all around. I can hear all of them. But they're like talking real quiet. They're saying a lot of shit. But anyway, man, there's a lot of shit, man. I documented some stuff on here. You know, I documented some stuff on here, and they're trying to bullshit everything, dude. There's a lot of people that know I'm right, but don't say nothing, because they don't say nothing because they're also a part of it. They've done some stuff also in the shit, and there's a lot of people in that shit, man. I've been exposing it. You know, one time this year, while I was in jail, dude, I'll get to that sometime, man. Just people fucking with me while I was in jail, you know, not just people fucking with me. There's a lot of shit, dude. They're members of this shit. Uh, they get away with shit. This guy named Jeremy D. Cruz. He lied about his name when he told me his name. He's a perp. He he's in Albany's white satanic pedophile cult. He got access to it. You know, he's a foot soldier. I call them foot soldiers because when they're out in public or locked up, they don't have a device, but they also communicate with their members that do have devices, and they uh, they communicate also like that through V2K while they fucking harass us. He was one of the punk ass bastards. You know, they're always going to try to fucking cover for his ass because these women have sex with him. Albany white women have sex with that dude while he's locked up. Also, they use the remote neural monitoring device to have sex with him, and they'll call it a vivid fucking dream. But it's actually, you know, almost like the astral plane. That's the best way I could describe it, other than how Donald Marshall explains the REM consciousness driven. And you know, I was just on Instagram about, you know, this the truth is calling. You should search that. The truth is calling. It's Instagram. The real truth is calling. Uh, he It's called The Truth is Calling, but you should find a real one. You know, it's about a woman, you know, a doctor explaining how they're taking the conscious mind and they're trying to put it in another body so they can live forever. You know, she's saying that they're trying to do that. Well, they're actually already doing that in this fucking world. That shit's already been perfected. They know how to do that shit. And they're already doing it with the fucking goddamn remote neural monitoring and all kinds of devices, technology, advanced technology, and they're already doing that. And that's what I meant, you know, when they can't go in the flesh, they use the fucking device to have sex with their members. And Jeremy D. Cruz, which I checked on Albany, Texas jailhouse website, you know, because these were people that were in Albany's white satanic pedophile cult. They have joined that shit. You know, they were motherfuckers that were trying to fuck with me, you know, making noise campaigns when I was trying to sleep, talking shit, you know, trying to fucking get me to talk shit back or, you know, try to hit a fucking wall, you know, just to fucking make me look bad. He was one of the members that joined that. He's a member. He's been a member, and he has sex with these women and also underage, you know. And he became a trustee, and that's the only reason why he became a trustee, because he's a member of that shit. And he would like fuck with the food and talk shit. He was also one of the members that would bang on the fucking pots and pans, you know, talking shit. He lied about his fucking name. He used my uncle's name, which is Bruce, but he said Bruse with an S, you know. And he lied about, you know, he straight up lied about me to a fucking deputy who's also a member of that fucking shit. He's like, yeah, Lino was talking about my fucking dead my son that committed suicide. And I was like, what the fuck? He lied about that shit, man. That's how fucked up those people are, man. They come up with all kinds of fucking lies. He was like, yeah, Lino was talking shit about my dead son. He committed suicide. I watched him with my own eyes right in front of me. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you lying ass motherfucker. I was like, ain't nobody talking about your son. I don't even know you had a fucking son. You know, but he straight up fucking lied that. And these white people and these Mexican girls and Mexican dudes and black dudes, especially the man, they cover for his ass. They fucking let that shit fucking broadcast to the fucking world, dude, just to make me look bad, just to say, oh, Lino's a bad guy, you know, a bad person. And I didn't fucking say none of that shit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? So one day, you know, he was banging on the fucking walls, and even the jail administrator saw him do that shit, you know, and she didn't say shit to him because she's also a member of that fucking shit, you know. Fucked up people, man. And he was supposed to, they said that he was supposed to be in, like, you know, they moved him by my cell tank because he was suicidal. He wasn't suicidal, man. And if he was suicidal, they supposed to put him in the front cell tanks you know, where the suicidal watch tank is, and that's where they're supposed to put them, not right there in a regular fucking big ass 2-man cell tank. They're full of shit, man. They're all full of shit. It was just so he could fucking fuck with me, you know, while he tried to look suicidal, like as if you know the judge or not the jailers and you know the sheriff's office. It was just to make him look good. So they told him act suicidal, and it will make us look good uh, while we check up on you. Type of shit, man. They came up with all kinds of fucking ways, dude, just to make the sheriff look good. You know, all kinds of ways. And for the sheriff to win elections, they will come up with a fucking speech for him, and then they'll broadcast it to see who likes it. And if the people like it, then they'll continue to fucking use that. But if they don't like it, then they'll just scratch it. That's how they also do shit. You know, it's like a test run, but through the fucking uh, remote neural monitoring device. You know, like how everybody